Who will Shedeur Sanders play? Opponent list for Cleveland Browns in 2025. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Hey, basketball fans, quarterback Shedeur Sanders isn't your typical fifth-round rookie. The Colorado product and son of Hall of Fame cornerback Deion Sanders was expected by many to be a first-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. That didn't pan out as expected, with Sanders falling to the top of round 5, where the Cleveland Browns selected him at no. 144 of overall. Many analysts as well as current players were surprised by his fall. The Browns had even selected another quarterback in the draft, Oregon's Dillon Gabriel, before drafting Sanders. Back to school. Browns QB Shedeur Sanders works out with local high school players in Cleveland. My story is going to be similar. Shedeur Sanders on messages with Tom Brady. The Browns enter 2025 with multiple options at quarterback. The Browns traded for Kenny Pickett, signed Joe Flacco, and drafted 2 quarterbacks this offseason. Sanders has a solid chance to start games at some point this season. He was considered the most pro-ready of the passers in his class, with a high floor thanks to his accuracy and timing. New number at the next level. Cleveland Browns announced jersey number for rookie QB Shedeur Sanders. If he does take the field, here's who he could play in this season. Shedeur Sanders, 2025 opponents. Sanders and the Browns will face the Ravens, Steelers, and Bengals twice in their divisional games. They have 8 road games and 9 home games, though one of those home games is an international matchup against the Minnesota Vikings. Here's how the schedule looks. Home, Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, Green Bay Packers, Tennessee Titans, San Francisco 49ers, Minnesota Vikings in London. Away, Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers, Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Las Vegas Raiders, New England Patriots. New York Jets. Browns QB depth chart. The Browns currently have 5 quarterbacks on their roster, including Sanders, entering training camp. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Deshaun Watson. Browns QB odds, with Watson likely out for the season with an injury. There's no clear favorite for the starting job at the time of publishing. DraftKings has odds on who will be the starter come week 1 of the 2025 season, and things are pretty close at the top. Joe Flacco, plus 130. Kenny Pickett, plus 160. Shedeur Sanders, plus 350. Dillon Gabriel, plus 750. Deshaun Watson, plus 2,000. Flacco helped the Browns get to the playoffs in 2023, but is entering his age 41 season in the NFL. Pickett couldn't make it as the starter in Pittsburgh and spent a year in Philadelphia before coming to Cleveland. The 2 rookies are both very experienced, which could help if given the start in Week 1. Cleveland Browns 2025 schedule. Week 1 versus Cincinnati Bengals, 1 p.m. ET. Fox. Week 2 at Baltimore Ravens, 1 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 3 versus Green Bay Packers, 1 p.m. ET. Fox. Week 4 at Detroit Lions, 1 p.m. ET. Fox. Week 5, London versus Minnesota Vikings, 9:30 a.m. ET. NFL Network. Week 6 at Pittsburgh Steelers, 1 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 7 versus Miami Dolphins, 1 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 8 at New England Patriots, 1 p.m. ET. Fox. Week 9 bye. Week 10 at New York Jets, 1 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 11 versus Baltimore Ravens, 4:25 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 12 at Las Vegas Raiders, 4:05 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 13 versus San Francisco 49ers, 1 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 14 versus Tennessee Titans, 1 p.m. ET. Fox. Week 15 at Chicago Bears, 1 p.m. ET. Fox. Week 16 versus Buffalo Bills, 1 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 17 versus Pittsburgh Steelers, 1 p.m. ET. CBS. Week 18 at Cincinnati Bengals, TBD. TB gambling involves risk. Please only gamble with funds that you can comfortably afford to lose. While we do our utmost to offer good advice and information, we cannot be held responsible for any loss that may be incurred as a result of gambling. We do our best to make sure all the information that we provide on this site is correct. However, from time to time mistakes will be made, and we will not be held liable. Please check any stats or information if you are unsure how accurate they are. No guarantees are made with regards to results or financial gain. All forms of betting carry financial risk, and it is up to the individual to make bets with or without the assistance of information provided on this site, and we cannot be held responsible for any loss that may be incurred as a result of following the betting tips provided on this site. Past performances do not guarantee success in the future, and betting odds fluctuate from one minute to the next. The material contained on this site is intended to inform, entertain, and educate the reader, and in no way represents an inducement to gamble legally or illegally or any sort of professional advice. Gannett may earn revenue from sports betting operators for audience referrals to betting services. Sports betting operators have no influence over, nor are any such revenues in any way dependent on or linked to the newsrooms or news coverage. Terms apply. See operator site for terms and conditions. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call the National Council on Problem Gambling 24/7 at 1-800-GAMBLE or NJO 1-800-522-4700 CO 1-800-BTS-OFF-IA 1-800-9-GOIF-IT-IN. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Sports betting and gambling are not legal in all locations. Be sure to comply with laws applicable where you reside. It is your sole responsibility to act in accordance with your local laws. Thanks for watching.